Good afternoon. Welcome back to the Handloading Hunter. I am Doggo Boy 416. This is what we're working on today. This is some Starline brass for a 450 Bushmaster. Got some accurate 1680 powder. These are the 395 grain Hornady Sub X's. And this is an Acme 405 grain round nose flat point bullet that was originally .458, but I've sized it down to .452. And that's what I want to try to use in my single shot 450 Bushmaster. So I've already processed and cleaned the brass, even though it's brand new. We're using small CCI small rifle Magnum primers in these. And I've got the die adjusted to beld the case mouth just enough that we can get the projectile to start going in without shaving off all the coating. Now we're working on powder charging the 450 Bushmaster. Doing these in progressive ladder loads, lowest to highest. Using Hodgdon's data from online for the Sub X. Okay, so Hodgdon's load data only shows one powder charge for the Sub X, which is a 395 grain bullet. These are advertised as a 405 grain bullet. As I've gone below to start low, then I've taken another step, and then somewhere here in the middle would be about what the recommendation was. And I went a little bit more, and so I'll mark them all, and I'll start low and work my way up, because my ideal velocity would be between 1,000 and 1,050 feet per second on muzzle velocity. And ideally what shoots a better group, being subsonic with that rifle, it's a CVA Scout. So now we go on to the fun part. Take the powder charge, primed, case mouth flared cartridge. So what I've done here is these two projectiles are about the same height, although the Sub X is slightly longer, and I believe that's because it's got a little bit of a hollow cavity and this flex tip in there to initiate expansion. But at the same height from what would be seated in the case, and the powder charge against the powder charge, about the same place for this crimp groove. And so that's what I've done, is I've adjusted it to where it is on that crimp groove. We're on to the crimping stage. Let's do this. I don't know how well you can see that. The one on the viewer's left is not crimped. The one on the viewer's right has just been crimped. So after this, I take my Sharpie and mark on the side of the cartridge with the powder charge was inside. Well, there you have it. So this is my CVA Scout and 450 Bushmaster. Never been fired. I've had it since before Christmas. I don't have a one of those for these, so it seats in just fine. The punk test, as they say with the 1911s. Put this over here. Good on Starline brass and the 450 Bushmaster. We've got some Hornady Sub X as an option. I have some factory loaded Hornady Sub X I purchased to zero the rifle, and that's what I thought I'd be using. But these are a little more expensive per projectile than the Acme 405 grain These are originally 458 diameter, so I bought a lease sizing die and sized them down to 452 diameter. Good old Accurate 1680, that's served me very well with the 300 blackout and the loads I like. But there we are. A little bit of 450 Bushmaster. Take the chronograph, get to the range, and I don't think I'll make it this evening, but Lord willing, sometime this weekend, and let you know how they shoot. I appreciate your time. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with your friends. Have a great day.